Hey, what's going on, guys? This is my top 10 list of best movies of 2015. Now remember, this is my own personal subjective opinion. These may not be the best movies of 2015, but they're the ones I enjoyed the most. And remember, I haven't seen every movie this year, so don't get mad at me if my list doesn't match yours or if I'm missing something. This is my own opinion. So let's get to it. At number 10 is Ted 2. Some would say this isn't a great movie, but I'm a sucker for this type of humor. Is it like Family Guy? Yes, but guess what? I love Family Guy. My number 9 is Chappie, another movie directed by Neil Blomkamp, and you know a lot of people hated this movie, and I don't see it. I had a fun time with this movie. Sure, the criminals who took over Chappie were a little annoying, but you know what? Chappie was really well realized, he was more of a character than everyone else, and he was artificial intelligence. An overall fun time. My number 8 is Ex Machina, another movie about artificial intelligence with only 3 characters, which means there has to be some phenomenal acting, which there is. Oscar Isaac completely becomes his character. You know, he's on a roll. This, now Star Wars, and he's going to play Apocalypse. I can't wait. My number 7 is The Walk. Joseph Gordon-Levitt can do no wrong. He's one of my favorite actors, and Robert Zemeckis is one of my favorite directors, telling a story I honestly find inspiring. I was completely invested in the story, and I was on the edge of my seat. My number 6 is Avengers Age of Ultron. Avengers Assemble! Marvel is like my life. I'm a huge Marvel fan, Avengers right there. So I had huge expectations before seeing this movie. And did the movie fulfill those expectations? Not all of them. You know, this isn't one of the best Marvel movies. I would rather watch Winter Soldier or Ant-Man or Guardians of the Galaxy. But you know what? It still is a really good popcorn flick. Here we are, I'm halfway through. My number 5 is Mockingjay Part 2. This is the final film in the series directed by Francis Lawrence, and I loved pretty much everything about this movie. Some phenomenal acting by Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson. I love the visual style and tone, a complete war movie. I love the political undertones. All that and the way they concluded it was great. My number 4 is The Martian. This movie is so freaking incredible. The more I think about it, the more I love it. One man stuck on a planet, sciencing his way out of situations. What's not to love? And Matt Damon gives a performance of his life. My number 3 is Star Wars The Force Awakens. I cannot praise this movie enough. What's not to love? It has everything that makes Star Wars awesome and more. Great characters, amazing special effects, a great villain. This is a great first movie to continue the franchise we all know and love. Here it is, my number 2, which is Kingsman: The Secret Service. It's taking the spy genre back to when they were fun and over the top. And I love that this movie is almost self-aware with lines like, "This ain't that kind of movie." And they address that spy movies aren't fun anymore, and they definitely take care of that. This movie is fun, it's funny, it's over the top, violent. Kingsman was directed by Matthew Vaughn, who's one of my favorite directors. I love his visual style and the way he handles his action scenes. Here it is, my number 1 movie of 2015, my personal favorite. I absolutely love this movie. 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, just kidding. Oh, please don't unsubscribe, please. Ready? Okay, my real number 1 is Ant-Man. I have had the chance to watch Ant-Man quite a few times now, and it definitely holds up each viewing. The entire cast is extremely likable. It's funny, it's fun, it's thrilling, witty, everything you want in a Marvel movie. I loved Ant-Man. So that's it. That's my top 10 favorite movies of 2015. And you know, there was a few movies that deserved to be on this list, but it didn't quite make it. One was Mad Max Fury Road, and another was Inside Out. Those definitely deserve to be in it, but you know what? The movies that's on this list, I would rather watch that more times than those 2 movies, even though those 2 movies are fantastic. So that's my list. What's yours? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure to like the video, and as always, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.